Good evening, everyone. The Marquette boys basketball team is ranked 4th in this week's UP Big 5 poll, and Brad Nelson's team entertained the Kingsford Flivers tonight, a snowy evening for travel. Let's go to the Marquette gym. Kingsford coach Dan Olkinen didn't have a good taste in his mouth, especially since his team trailed 21-4 starting the second quarter. Then both teams went scoreless for 3 minutes until Troy Sergey for 3, and the Redmen lead is up to 20. Sergey added a layup, then Chris Roll between defenders for the hoop, but Flivers still trailed 26-7. Jesse Elsenbrook to Ian Oji. He had a very nice night, 16 points, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists. Jesse Elsenbrook will get the steal and the layup. Marquette led 48-13 at the half. Kingsford played much better in the second half, but Marquette had plenty of cushion, posting the 71-52 victory. On the scoreboard, we did not hear from Stevenson and Superior Central. Weather may have been a factor in that one. Carson Wonders 25 points, Iron Mountain 61, Westwood 41. Dollar Bay gets 23 from Jaden Jenke, and the Blue Bolts get past Watersmeet 65-50. GLIAC men's basketball, Michigan Tech, a big road win at Northwood 61-60. Kyle Monroe 32 points, Luke Heller at 16, and when you win by 1, even Tanner Uren's 5 points helps. NMU had a rough first half. Played better in the second half, but still fell short to Lake Superior State 65-56. Devin Daly 16 for the Lakers. Mid-Penn's Brett Brandstrom off the bench, started tonight, 7 points and 6 rebounds. On the women's side, 5 players in double figures, led by Danny Blake's 20. Michigan Tech easily over Northwood, 90-69. NMU trailed by 1 at the half, but came back and beat Lake Superior State 51-44. Taylor Hodell and Darby Youngstrom combined for 30. And in Big Ten men's basketball, Michigan State pulled away early and then often to defeat Northwestern 76-45. Girls high school basketball, let's check on Ishpeming and Westwood. Pick it up in the fourth quarter, more than halfway through. Marissa Carrillo makes a free throw for the Patriots to bring her team within 32-22. Timeout Westwood. Ishpeming took a minute off the clock, then lost the ball, and 2 free throws for Elizabeth Farley, and it was 32-24. Hematites with just over a minute to go. Off the steal, Madison Matias the layup. All of a sudden it's a 6-point ball game. Ishpeming gets the ball, and the last thing you're going to think of is someone shooting. Apparently Mariah Austin has the green light. Well, that's okay. She did lead everybody with 18 points. Ishpeming wins 34-27. Bad news, the shooting percentages were similar. Ishpeming 32 from the floor, Westwood 23. To the numbers here, Jordan Kramer with 22. Norway easily over Manistee, 71-27. Gwynn turns back Mid-Peninsula, 39-21. Engadine a dozen better than Detour, 38-26. Maddie Wills and Natalie Dombrowski each with 22. The Jets defeat Superior Central, 71-37. Frankie Madsen, another big night. Munising over Carnegie, 69-28. Abby Nyland pours in 25. Forest Park, 68. Florence, 33. West Iron County, 20 from Aaron Angeli, defeating North Dickinson, 62-34. Ontonagon with a victory over Wakefield Marinisco, 60-33. Another huge night for Emily DiGiorgio, 38 points. Ironwood over Drummond, 65-47. Bessemer and Ewan Trail Creek were postponed. Jeffers coast to the easy win over Republic Michigami. Maya Sabas, 22. Hancock, 57. Lakeland and Hubble, 22. Bethany Baldwin, 27 for Watersmeet, but Chassel's the winner, 58-36. Battle of Baraga County goes to Lance, 51-31 over Baraga. Cedarville downs Brimley, 42-24. Bridget Stetzer and Kelsey Hoffman had big nights for Newberry in the 52-46 win over Sault Ste. Marie. Hoffman had 5 3-pointers. Escanaba facing Chelsea at the Michigan Public High School Hockey Showcase in Chelsea. Late first period, Jack Valentine had to have that Corinthian leather going in the net. He would make a couple saves to keep the game scoreless. Move to the third period, Chelsea leading 3-1. Garth Wickham fights off a check. Oh, that's a sweet pass. The Parker LaMarche scoring, falling down. Escanaba within 1 with 10:27 to go. Less than 6 minutes to go. Calvin Pinar takes a shot at the blue line. Tipped home by Wickham. 2 goals and an assist. Escanaba holds on to get the tie. 3-3. Meanwhile, Marquette taking on a very good Plymouth Salem. Yes, they're really called the Rocks. Kind of like that. Jacob Patterson had a chance to score, but Austin Goleniak with the save, and Marquette trails 2-1 after one. Marquette on the power play, lots of pressure. Jake Phillips is among the people there. Marquette thought it scored. The official said something else, so Plymouth Salem still leads by 1. Marquette 5-on-3 power play. This isn't going to work out well. And yes, the shorthanded goal right there. Plymouth Salem had a 4-1 lead, and they went on to win. We did not get a final score. The Upper Peninsula High School downhill skiing schedule returned to Marquette Mountain today. The 4 schools involved continue to make preparations for the regionals in about 3 weeks. Pick it up with a look at the giant slalom course. There you go. Drew Thomas of Marquette in bib 181 was soaring down the course. In fact, he crossed in 31.35 seconds. Ironwood's Isaac Aukie is going to go a little wide there, and then he has to slow down for that turn. And needless to say, he wasn't happy by the time he reached the finish line in 33.37 seconds. Yes, that is a skier's temperamental thing you're allowed to do. Marquette's Brad Seaborg also on a very good run at 31.40. The Redmen aren't talking much about going for their 4th straight state title, although it's in the back of their minds, but they're working on getting better each day.
Each racer has their individual technical skill they're working on, whether it's angulation, whether it's where they're pressuring, whether it's foot position or upper body position. So small building blocks to get each racer going as fast as they can possibly go. And then we talk about strategy of the course that day.
Nice recovery by Marquette's Nathan King to finish his first giant slalom run. On the girls' side, as you can tell, the wind blowing out of the north and west because my camera pointed in that direction, not doing very well. First up, Catherine Jarvis in the giant slalom of Houghton Hancock. No problems finding the right line. Her time on the first run, 32.44. Total time, 1 minute, 6.66 seconds. That put her in 3rd place. A couple skiers later, Marquette's Natalie Robinia taking her turn. She was half a second behind Jarvis after the first run, but she finished 2nd with a time of 1 minute, 6.15 seconds. However, Houghton Hancock's Allie Fenton came back to win the event. Her 2nd run was the fastest of everybody's, 32.38, a total time of 1 minute, 4.97 seconds. Boys, Marquette won with 22, followed by Ironwood and Kingsford. Drew Thomas won both the slalom and the giant slalom. For Marquette, Brad Seaberg had a 2nd and a 3rd. On the girls' side, Marquette wins in a tiebreaker over Houghton with Kingsford 3rd. Seda Scheit won the slalom for Marquette. Allie Fenton of Houghton Hancock, the giant slalom. And don't forget, all kinds of information is available on our website at uppermichigansource.com. Ironwood's Kyle Pauline came that close to making the final at the snowcross at the X Games. But you have to be in the top 5, and naturally he finished.
He got to the X
6th.
Games.
That's
the story right there.
That is cool in itself.
All right, thanks, Mike.